For the most part hooked up. I don't have the shroud on here, but I got the fan, and I went ahead and my dad has shipped me some belts for the power steering, air conditioner, fan belt, all that jazz. But I went ahead and just got the belt that runs the water pump because I'm lazy, and well, not lazy, but because I'm impatient, honestly, and I want to work on this because it's my day off. So the goal right now is to also I sealed up the valve cover with a little tiny Beta RTV, but the goal today is to, also I got it registered today, so hell yeah, the tag will be here in like 2 to 3 weeks. But yeah, the goal today is to basically put the system under pressure. There's no thermostat in it right now. It's another reason I left the shroud off, because I'm going to take all this off. So yeah, but basically just flush it out while it's under pressure. Let it idle longer than 30 seconds. And then once the flush outs are really clean, put the thermostat in, put the shroud back on, drop it down, and see if I can pull it over there to the end of that driveway, and then pull it back and park it and get it ready for a clutch. So, and I have to wait for the tag and stuff. Even though I have that thing, I don't have insurance on it yet, so I'm not going to take it on the road just yet. So, unfortunately. But, yeah. Here we go. Alright, time to start it and bleed some of the air bubbles. Hadn't started this thing in probably a week. Ooh, and it shows. Alright. Coming to life. Man, looks a little wobbly. Maybe it is. Pretty sure. I don't know if the fan is just supposed to wobble like that. It's wobbling a little bit. Not very much. It looks like a whole lot more because of the shadow, but doesn't look like it's as great as it could be. But not leaking oil anymore around the valve cover. All is well there. Pretty full on coolant. Our burps are about squeezing on the upper radiator hose, and I let her run a little bit while I topped her off. Leaking a little bit. Very tiny amount. Like one more drop every couple of minutes. Right here, just a plastic fitting, but I do have a little metal insert to go between it. So once I get it all flushed and everything, I'll replace that. So I'm trying to see if the temp gauge is working. It's been running for about, I mean, I just cut it off and I cut it back on, but it's been running for about a minute, and I hadn't seen it move at all. So I'm gonna wait another minute, and if it doesn't move, I'm gonna assume that it doesn't work. So, but also the thermostat's not in there, so I'm not sure if it's really doing anything at all. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna cut it off in a minute and flush that water and refill it. That I put cold water in there, and since the thermostat's not in there, it's taking it forever to build heat. But if you look at that, she's moving. So I'm happy it freaking works. I'm gonna go see if I have any coolant leaks. Idle's changing now that it's getting cool. I'm not seeing any dripping under there. So I am very pleased. So I was wondering why there was smoke coming, and I was kind of nervous, and I'm okay now. It's just the JB weld that I put on the end of that crimp is not liking that heat from the exhaust. But it built the heat. I didn't watch it for very long to see if it would stay there, because like I said, the thermostat's not in, so I just went ahead and I'm just going to basically wait till this cools down another minute, pop the cap, and drain that shit. So, see how nasty it looks, because what I was doing before when I was flushing it really wasn't circulating it through the whole system, and it wasn't warm. So when stuff is warm, it breaks off a little easier. So I'm also going to add the chemical in a minute to the next flush, just to really help that stuff break off once it's warm. It says to do it at engine temp anyways, so let's see what color this other stuff was. It went in clear. I promise it won't come out that way. I'm pretty surprised at how clear this came out. I know you're not going to be able to tell, but it's pretty clean. So I'm just going to dump it out in the street. So, not that bad actually. Look, there's not even any like residue in the bottom of the bucket. So, cool. Now for the chemical stuff. Start up again, and I start the main cleaning process for this radiator, and then I'll put the thermostat in and take it down to the end of that driveway, which I'm actually very excited about. I had to trim the heat shield because I forgot to put it on as I was putting the header on. As I said, it's like form fit around the bottom of the header. So what I did was just trim off the bottom, really clean cut. I just trimmed off the bottom so that I even left a little bit on the front, so if you're looking at it from the front, it doesn't entirely look like it's been chopped. So, but yeah, just so I can slide it on there. But didn't even have to cut off any of the factory mount hole locations, so it actually looks pretty stock from the top. So nice. But and I have a heat shield supposedly coming in. I don't know if the guy's ever gonna send it, like I said, to block the master cylinder, so he needs to hurry up with that. But we're gonna go ahead and try to throw this guy on here. But before that, I think I'm actually gonna paint it. I just thought about that. 1 second. Huge bird Jamal brought to the door. Like, this thing is big, dude. Like,
Jamal.
Like, it's like
Jamal,
a whole
why
hand
would you?
size.
Did you do this? Is that yours?
Go, killer. Bring me another one.